is Janet Diane Moria Swerdlow with another edition of Healthy Living for Expansions.com. Today we're going to make one of your favorites, I'm sure, which is carrot cake, and this one is extremely healthy. So here I have in my bowl already 1 cup of buckwheat flour, and you want to remember that buckwheat is an herb, and 1 cup of almond flour. So I've already put this in, ground it together. So that's the start. Then I am going to add 1 cup of my Coconut Secret coconut crystals. Next. And I have 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of fleur-de-sel sea salt, 2 teaspoons of organic aluminum-free baking soda. So that goes in. Okay, next, our liquid ingredients. I have 3/4 of a cup of olive oil and 1 cup of coconut milk. And you can use other fats or other types of milk. Just stir that all around. Make sure all the dry ingredients are mixed together nicely. I have also 3/4 of a cup of organic, homemade, of course, applesauce. If you want to substitute for that, I've told you before, you could use a banana that's very ripe and mix that in. It raises your carbs a little bit, but it's okay, you could do that. Just be aware. I have 3 eggs. Those are going in. Stubborn eggs this today. There we go. And I have organic vanilla, 2 teaspoons of this. I'm just going to guess, as I usually do with my vanilla. So there's 1, 2. That's going in. Then I have 3/4 of a cup of unsweetened shredded organic coconut. That's going in. 2 cups of grated carrot, which is about 110 grams per cup. If you don't use cups, or you want to be sure you have 2 cups, because I grated 2 and I weighed it and it was almost closer to 300 grams, and I really only wanted 200, maybe 220 tops, so I took some out. And I have 1 cup of chopped organic walnuts. That goes in. So it's a pretty simple cake to make. You can see all the ingredients are very good for you. And once you have everything put together, it just goes into a 9x12 pan. Now, you can also add a few things. You could put in dates, you could put in raisins, you can put in a little pineapple if you like. But this is your basic cake. Oops, let me spray it with a little bit of coconut oil. I'm heating my oven already. 350 degrees. I'll bake it between 30 and 40 minutes. So this is going to go in. Now you can also make this in layers as well, and either 2 or 3 layers depending on the size of your pans, and of course you just won't bake it as long. So it's laying in there nicely. My oven's preheated. It's going in the oven. And then I'll set the timer for about 25 minutes, and then I'm going to check it. Okay, so while that's going, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make some frosting. Now, carrot cake wouldn't be carrot cake without cream cheese frosting. And so I have my own version. I already have in here 2 8-ounce cakes of cream cheese getting soft, or approximately 1 pound. And I'm going to add in 1 cube of butter, which is approximately a half a cup. or 4 ounces. So that's going in, and I have my vanilla. I'm going to put in about a teaspoon or 2 of vanilla. And you're going to need an electric beater for this because we want to make it nice and fluffy. So here we go. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a 1/2 cup of my Coconut Secret sugar crystals and 1 cup of organic cream, heavy whipping cream. And you can make this to your own sweetness or specification. The way that I'm making the cake right now, including the frosting, the entire cake, including frosting, has about 350 carbs, which means if you cut it into 4 by 6 pieces, 24, you're going to be having about 15 carbs per piece. So here we go. Okay, it's still a little stiffer than I want it to be, so I'm going to add in a little bit more heavy cream. About another 1/2 cup. And see what it looks like. Bit smoother. So again, like I said, up to however you like it for your own consistency. And I think I'm just going to toss in, oh no, not quite all of it. I'm happy with this consistency. You do not want to put this on a warm cake because it will melt it. So when the cake comes out, we'll look at it, then we'll cool it, and then we'll put this on, and we'll have a really nice, simple, easy, and healthy dessert. Okay, the timer just went off. Let's check it out. It baked about 35 minutes. Looks really nice. Nice and springy. So here's the toothpick test. So nothing sticks to it, so we know it's done. So I'm going to let it cool for a little while. I'll set it on here so that as soon as it's cool, we'll put our cream cheese frosting on and we will be ready to eat. Okay, you can see how I've cut it 4 by 6 and we've been enjoying it. So I'm going to give Stewart another piece because he said it was so good he wants another one. And I decided to frost it just by putting the topping on it because this is still warm and I don't want it to melt because of the whipped cream and cream cheese. So, let's see what Stewart thinks. Is it good?
It's incredible.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I think that's one of my favorite new recipes.
You know, I was so traumatized by the earthquake today that this actually makes me comforted.
Yeah, well, I'm glad.
So thank you for that. It's like earthquake cake. That's the new name for it, earthquake cake.
It could be.
Yeah.
It has lots of things in it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's terrific. I'll have some more. Incredible.
Okay, I guess it passed the test. Stewart seems to be enjoying it, so I hope you do too. Thank you so much for joining me, Janet Diane Moria Swerdlow, another edition of Healthy Living for Expansions.com.